Okay, so anyway, it's great to have Tanner come back again. A few weeks ago, was it a few weeks ago?
It's been a few weeks.
Okay, so a few weeks ago, Tanner came in, and you were really in a lot of pain. So, and how long had this been going on?
I'd say probably
At least 2.5, 3 years.
2.5, 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Brittany's fault that he's here. So
Yeah.
say hey, Brittany. Brittany is was it what year are you World's Strongest Woman?
2016.
2016. So she's kind of amazing. So anyway, those two are friends, and she brought him in here so I can try and repair him a little bit, right? So, but anyway, it'd been going on how long again?
About 2.5 to 3 years.
It's
yeah.
crazy, right? And you'd gone, several different places and just couldn't find a solution, right? For the most part.
At one point, it was me. I'd get off work and just in bed the rest of the time, the rest of the day. That was my day.
Wow, that kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now you have some issues that are especially problematic. What are those issues? If you don't mind sharing with everybody.
Cerebral palsy.
Mhm.
So, and I've had at this point, I'd say at least 17 surgeries.
Oh wow, for real?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And there are still things that we're not going to be able to fix, and
Right.
unless you go ahead and you have like another surgery,
Mhm.
the one aspect is going to be continuing to be a problem, right?
Yeah.
So, which is kind of a bummer. But the neat thing is, though, tell us kind of what has changed since you've been coming here.
Well, for 2.5, 3 years, I wasn't working out at all. I wasn't going to the gym. Like I said, I would just go to work and then go home. That was my entire day.
Right.
Now, after I get off work, I'm able to go have breakfast comfortably. I can't say the word.
That's all right. So you're from Indiana.
Right. Right. To sit down with ease
Yeah.
and be able to eat breakfast with my coworkers and friends
Mm-hmm.
is awesome. And after that, going to the gym
Mhm.
and being able to do the things that I'm able to do now versus just laying in bed because that's all I could literally do.
Yeah. It's a big
It's
change.
a big difference.
And you're training with Brittany, right?
Yeah.
So pro
Yeah.
strong woman Brittany Cornelius is your trainer.
Yeah.
So, which is a lot of fun, So, and I know that she wanted the best for you, and that's why she brought you here. And so, and of course, we want to do our best for you too. Like I said, there's some things that we're not going to be able to fix, but
Right.
in the last video, you were actually doing push-ups, and it was so fun. I just wanted to share with everybody, Tanner's adjustment, because I felt like a lot of people don't realize that, I take care of people of all different kinds of, physical ability. And so sometimes we just got to get in there and just do with the parts we got, right?
Right.
So why don't we go and show everybody what we do? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Nose and hole. Let's get it. All right. So I got to get over here and get the paperwork.
And I struggled to get on this the first time.
Oh yeah, you were kind of sad. You didn't have your lips sticking out or anything, but look at you go now, right? All right. So there are certain features where you're going to see with Tanner, and that is just it's just basically what he has to deal with on a regular basis. So let's go ahead and have you raise your right leg backwards as high as you can, and then down. How about the other one now? Good. Okay. So you see that those things are a little bit off. Some of this is limited based upon his anatomy. Okay. And the nice thing is we've done all the X-rays and whatnot, and we know what's going on. So really, really short here today, buddy. Oh, can you bend them for me? All right. And that stays a little short on that left side. Remember, it used to switch?
Uh-huh.
So, got to chew my candy here. I'm snarfing down one of those
Peppermints.
peppermints. Yeah, one of the Lifesaver peppermints. And do you know there's no calories in the center?
I didn't
Thanks
know
for the
that.
courtesy laugh, Brett. Tanner's still thinking about it. All right, so we're good here. We just got some shortness in through there. I'm going to go ahead and give this a little bit of a bump there in the tailbone. Okay, so just like that. All right, so let's see what I got. All right, now that brought that down from a 1/2 inch to about 1/4 there, which is fine. Okay, bend, and those are even now. Okay, so he's got should we share with him what your hips look like?
Absolutely, yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and just tell him how bad your hip looks? Let's use your words.
My left hip has no socket whatsoever. It stays in. Who knows how?
I don't know how.
If I turn a certain way, I can definitely feel it pop. But my right hip isn't as bad. But yeah, the left hip is pretty destroyed. I'm just waiting for all this craziness to stop so that I can go in and get that surgery done.
Yep, yep. So I always think it's always better to have it from the people that are going through it sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
All right. And so, you know, there's some things that even with the changes that we make, I'm not expecting a lot of, you know, incredible things to happen. So now what I'm doing is I'm checking the SI joints here, right? So what I have to try and do is see if I can get that one to move that way, and then move this one here. And so you can see the SI joints are moving, but because of all the contractures and things like that he has, that there changes some of that dynamic. Now, he also at the same time in through here has the fibular shafts, which we need to loosen up. So those are always fun, aren't they? Go ahead and scoot up, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll get in there. Have you noticed a big change with the me whacking these things, buddy?
Oh yeah. My pain level is significantly reduced.
That's huge, man.
I mean, sometimes there'll be days where I almost don't even have any pain at all.
Which is just great, because how old are you now?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm 27. I'll be 28 next month.
28, birthday party at Brittany's place.
Yeah.
Do that.
Party time.
I know, right? Well, I guess if we do it in like sections of 3 or 5, right? Up to 10, right? All right. Now, you want to hear something crazy? His legs are now even. Go ahead and bend the knees there. Okay, relax, relax. You're doing pretty good. How's that feel in there?
Perfect.
So it's kind of interesting, you know, when you get in through here and you change some of these dynamics, it changes things clear up in here just by clearing out the calves. So kind of important stuff, to say the least. All right, so anyway, this is still good in here. Come in through here, got a little bit of a catch. You see I'm referring back to my notes because I want to be very specific on what we're doing with this young feller. Oh, don't be like that, are we? Huh? There you go. All right, go ahead and scoot down for me just a smidge. There we go. All right. So, sacrum, pelvis, that in through there. No block today. Now, the interesting thing is as we go through here, guys, is that what you'll notice is that every adjustment is basically made for the individual. And truly, it should be. Don't you think there, Tanner?
Absolutely.
But what has been your experience in the past?
In the past with
chiropractic?
Oh, it's been awful. I went and got adjusted one time. They didn't do any x-rays. They didn't, they did my body as if you would any average person, I'd say, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say the only thing that felt better was my neck. Everything else felt worse.
Yeah, that sucks. Go and turn your nose that way. So, chiropractic's good stuff, but nose the other way. Sometimes you just kind of get into this, I think, rut in the profession to where it goes in the center. People just go through the motions. And you really have to be cautious. I know it's interesting. I've had even colleagues of mine say, well, what do you do? Nose that way. What do you do? I see you working all the strongmen and whatnot. What do you do when a baby? I can't imagine you doing a baby like that. This is other doctors at chiropractic asking me that. And I'm like, that was the middle? Not yet. And I'm like, no, you have to fit the adjustment to the patient. And it just kind of shows that they don't quite understand, Britt. You know what I mean? So go and turn your nose that way. No, that way again. Yeah, I've got just a little bit more in there that's angry. There you go, center. Right? And after, I look at it like this too. After you get an adjustment, you are different. And so there should be a change in approach. Nose left. Because every time you get an adjustment, your body morphs into something else. Nose in center. So there you go. All right, so you're causing problems on this side right here. I've tried bumping that a couple times, so that means I got to do it from the front. Way to go, make me work harder. Thanks. All right, so go ahead and let's try raising the right leg again. Good. How about the other one now? Does that feel? Go and do the first one again, double check. All right, so you feel that sticking a little bit there?
Is it?
Yep. And take this in through here. Let it go. There you go. Did you feel that clunk?
Yeah.
All right, try the left one again because we know that goes up nice. Okay, now try the right one again. Yeah, feel the difference? It's just like we just took the magnet off. All right, so I tell you what, let's flip you over, have you lie on your back, work on that shoulder a little bit there. So, hey Britt, come on over here and let's show people something here. The reason I'm in there, other than the hug, there's the hug. But what we're going to do here is I want to show you basically what I'm working on in through here. He had a spot right in here that was very angry. Well, right in through here is T1, okay? The rib hooks from here all the way down here, okay? Just like this, and then the collarbone goes over the top of it, okay? So if it sticks here, and I've hit that several times and tried to derotate things, that means I'm gonna have to go to the front here and try and change some of this dynamic because probably the shoulder's a little goofy, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what we had with you today, isn't it? Yeah. So, thanks, model. She's my Vanna today. Alrighty.
I'm having the same problems as you then.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Must be that workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be those push-ups you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, so the one thing that I want to notice right out of the gate here is I see on both sides the shoulders are anterior, but look how much more anterior this one is. Alrighty, so let's see if feel that bicep tendon. Yeah, feel that?
Yeah.
All right, so, and then we've got the radial head's angry too, all right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and open that, put this in here, move this back, just like that. Now, remember that spot that I was telling you about?
Yeah.
There it is. All right. Oh, take that. All right, take that in here. All right, now, do I have a knot? Uh-huh. It tickle hurts, right?
Yeah.
We call that hurtling. It hurts a little bit, hurt a little. All right, so you feel that in there? It's a spasm. So we're gonna take that, just like that. All right, move it around.
Oh. I didn't know that was hurting.
Right, now let's go put your head back there again, and try and lift this. Now that shoulder's higher than the other one.
Wow.
Do you see it, Kim? Mm-hmm. Okay, so.
My shoulder feels great.
And the other thing is I gotta get this out of here too, sorry. So this one here, just push against your body. Okay, just a little bit. There you go. Doesn't have to always clunk. What we want to try and do is we just want to try and shift it around. Put it right here. Move this here. Gotcha. All right, now, where is this one? Okay, yeah. He's like, hello. There's that. But you've been doing a lot of push-ups, right?
Oh, yeah.
And are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Right-handed. Feel that knot right here?
Yeah.
That's just weird too, isn't it? All right, so now take this in here. And then, oh, we're sore, aren't we? Take this in here. Trying to bite me. I saw you go for it. That's my bad arm, man. All right, go ahead and move your arm around again. Does that feel better?
Yeah, I didn't know that was hurting as bad as it was.
Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in here to T1.
I just thought that was me.
I know. Go put your hands together there. Okay, just like that. I'm going to make sure that's out of there. A little itty bitty bit. So I'm going to go clear down here. Ka-chunk. Did you feel that? All right. Give me a hand. Let me go. There it is. Yep. Woo! Woo! You know, you want to tell people what that just felt like?
That felt like literally everything just like all the extra weight, everything just fell off.
Isn't that awesome?
And my shoulders were hurt when I came in. I just thought that was just normal. That's been that way for a while too.
Yeah, right? I just love it. Well, listen, Tanner, anything you think you should say to anybody about, about chiropractic and whether or not they should just, after they had a couple not so great experiences, or Lots of physical therapy, not so great experience, because you've done it all.
Oh, I've had physical therapy, and then, you know, eventually, and when you get to a point in physical therapy, insurance will say, well, he's not improving, he's not getting any better, so then they'll cancel you there.
Like you get less
Or-
CP, right?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. As if it's going to get any better.
Yeah, right.
Well, and that's the thing, is any doctor that I've always been to, they're always like, well, you know, this is the way it is, and this is how it's going to be, and plain and simple, when I came in here, you told me you weren't exactly sure, you know, what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And turns out that you've been the only one that's helped me. Period.
That's scary, isn't it?
Period,
Because
yeah.
I've only got one good arm.
You know, and apparently that's all you need.
That's all it takes.
That's all you need.
So
I mean-
anyway, hey Brittany, we did want to get you in here because you were kind enough to go ahead and make the referral for us as well. You yourself have a YouTube channel, and so we'd really like to promote that a little bit too, because there's a lot of people that you could help, just like this young feller here, right? Or maybe you wouldn't want to. I don't know. Maybe he's enough, right? But do you have your YouTube channel address?
Yeah, it's just Strong Woman Brittany Cornelius. Real easy.
Good deal, good deal. So anyway, you can't tell. I mean, the strongman community is a family. It's a big family. It's a lot of people who come from a lot of very different backgrounds. And it's, you know, when you get to know people, it just becomes that much more solid as far as our relationships with one another. So so blessed to have Brittany and part of my circle, and now this crazy guy, right? But just so glad that we're able to help. But you know, if you are at your long list of you know, failures or a long chain of failures, you know, don't give up yet. There may be an opportunity that we could actually help. You know, so if you would just take a look at inchiropractic.com and you know, give Kim a call, and she'll go ahead and proof your application to be here, and we'll do everything we can to try and make a difference in your world. No, we're not going to make him have, you know, less CP, or no, we're not going to, you know, get rid of your MS or none of those other things. But what we can do is maybe make you have a better quality of life. And is that worth anything, Tanner?
It's worth everything.
Yeah,
It's
right.
worth everything. I can't tell you. I mean, it just doesn't. I don't even have words to
That's
express
good.
it.
I know.
I mean,
You're
literally,
normally
every
pretty
time
good.
I come in here, yeah, I usually have a problem talking. Dude. It's like I feel better every single time I come in here.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
So-
Well, you know what? You're a joy to have around. Thanks so much. So anyway, again, enjoy. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please subscribe to Brittany's YouTube channel as well. I know both of us would really appreciate that. And thanks, Tanner, for being here. Talk soon, okay? See you guys.